Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I share this beauty with you, I have a question and I would love if you would send me a comment and answer the question for me. The question is, what kinds of things would you like to see on my channel? I'm struggling with what types of tutorials or craft with me's or if just shares of different things that I want to do, and I was hoping that maybe my subscribers would give me an idea of what you would like to see to kind of help me get through this little slump I'm having in regards to making videos. So just leave me a comment, let me know what you'd like to see, and I will try to make that happen. And I wanted to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers, and especially all of the new subscribers that I've had in the past few days. It's kind of blown up and I'm super excited about that. I've said before that I would have just been happy if, my mom and my husband and my kids would have subscribed. So it is really exciting to see that other people are interested in what I have to share. Yeah, so let's get to this beauty. I am so happy about this journal. This was a custom order, and the theme that I was given was horses, and I just had so much fun with this. The cover and some of the embellishments and decorations and pockets and things were made from a 1945 copy of Black Beauty with this gorgeous cover. I fell in love with this book. But I obviously, because I don't know how to make a small journal, I had to give it a rather large spine. So this is 2.5 inches. Let me just make sure that I'm in frame so you can see this. Yeah, sort of. Okay. So I covered it with some fabric, as you can see here, and then added some crocheted lace. And this is my attempt at a very lazy corset spine. It's super easy. I was just so lucky that this crochet lace had, perfectly spaced holes on the side. And I just wove through some beautiful turquoise seam binding that was given to me by a friend. And yeah, I love how it turned out. It makes me very happy. I will be doing this again in the future, and hopefully someday I will attempt the actual corset spine that is just gorgeous. And then I added a removable tassel here. Let me lay this down so I can show you that better. Actually take it off here because there's some really pretty things inside here. All right, so we have some eyelash trim and some fluffy yarn and some little rosette trim, and then beads, and then let me flip it over because I can't really show you here. So we've got some really pretty beads here, and then a little horseshoe charm, that's hard to say, and a little horse charm in here, and some lace that I had tea dyed, some pearl trim, and some various ribbons. I was very happy with this. And I have had some requests for more tassels to be made and listed in my shop, and it is on my list of to-dos. I have another custom order to finish, and then I will start making some things to list in my shop. But this comes first because it's already, been ordered. And I'm going on a retreat this weekend, so I won't be doing any crafting until possibly Sunday. I'm just going to leave this off while we flip through here. All right, so we have the turquoise seam binding also that's woven through is also the closure. Let me show you the back. Well, first of all, it's so chunky. Yeah, I don't know how to stop myself. And I think I have finally come to terms with that. You know, I think I should have come to terms with that a long time ago. I'm just gonna make chunky journals. I like them that way. So there's the back. And then the fun stuff poking out the top. And it is 5 signatures. It is 280 pages. It is approximately 5 3/8 wide by 8 1/4 tall. And then the pages are all just kind of various. Look at the inside. Look at this cover. Look at how gorgeous these illustrations are. And then I just used some vellum around each signature. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to pull this apart. It's not going to come apart. I glued the front end paper and the back end paper to the beginning and the end so that it kind of matched. Yeah. All right. So on the inside here, I used some calendar pages for each signature. And that was why I had originally used the vellum, and you'll see in a minute because it kind of tones it down, the glossiness of the calendar page. But in here, I just made a little flip with some poems about horses that I had in a vintage children's poetry book. And then there's some lace trim on each signature. And then I took the spine and made a bookmark with that crochet lace. Just sewed that together. And then you have a little garment pin up here. Maybe, come on, there we go. And a little flower charm. I thought that turned out really cute. I hate getting rid of the spines when they stay kind of intact and that when they're pretty. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do this. This is probably not gonna work. Okay, there we go, sort of. Telling you. All right, and then we have ledger paper. I'm gonna go through kind of quickly. I'll stop if there's something, you know, super exciting to talk about, but otherwise I'm just gonna kind of flip through. All of the journal pages have been backed with tea-dyed paper. All of the other papers that are in here are also tea-dyed. I've got pages from vintage books that vintage encyclopedias from my grandparents. Also other vintage books from my grandparents, some that I have bought in stores. This was some of the pages from the book that I turned into a pocket. And then the digital images are from various places, and I will list that in the description below if you're interested in where to find those. Just some tea-dyed index card, music paper pages. Just made a little collage here with a dictionary definition of horse. Another book that I used was a vintage copy of Old Charlie. I can't remember, I think it was from the 40s. Hold on, I think I have it on a paper here. Let me look real quick. Let's see. Old Charlie, 1957. And you'll see some of the images from that as well. And then I just tucked a index card behind there. And then the Black Beauty book had gorgeous color and black and white images. So I had to use those, but the paper was not conducive to folding in half. It was just cracking. So I just glued it onto some tea-dyed paper and used my corner punch so that I could incorporate those images. This is an image from Old Charlie. Just an envelope, tall coin envelope there. This is an envelope that I kind of folded up and turned into a triple pocket. Added some lace and some trim. And various writing papers. Let's see, can we do this? There we go. Just a little card back there. And then this came from a children's picture book of horses. And I just used baker's twine for sewing in the signatures. And it got so chunky that I didn't feel like I should probably put anything on the end. So I just left them a little bit long, and I think it kind of adds to the character. And then I made some flips with Rolodex cards and this gorgeous it's kind of elastic trim that was given to me by a friend. I thought it just went perfect. I loved adding the blue in there. It just seemed to be the thing to do. And then some more of those book images. These were some of the pages from Black Beauty with the black and white images. Again, just glued them on there because they weren't gonna hold up to folding and sewing in. All right. Some of these images came from Mrs. Cog, and then some of them came from other places. So I will, like I said, I'll list that in the description. I made a paper clip here out of this little nursery rhyme card that I was given in Happy Mail. How adorable is that? And then it's just a paper doily tuck here. I reinforced these old book pages with some border punched paper so that I could fold those in there. And then some fabric ruffle and a little safety pin with some beads and a little charm on there. And then this little rosette trim as a tab. And then we're into the second signature. So you can see why I added the vellum. I thought it just kind of toned down the glossiness of those calendar pages. But I thought they were very gorgeous images and they were kind of perfect for this. So, and then here I made a book page pocket and tag out of the children's book, the picture book about horses. Add a little bit of paper so it can be a journaling spot as well. And a little brad up at the top there, just cause it's pretty and blue. I hope you can see this okay. It's kind of massive. And then another envelope I just kind of turned into a flip. Added a picture from Old Charlie and a library card that I was given in Happy Mail. Another image that I fussy cut out and turned into a tuck spot. I love these images. I think these were all Mrs. Cog. Oh, just gorgeous. More book page. Another envelope. Some of the pages came from that Maps, Texts, and Ledgers paper pad. I figured out who makes it. It's Die Cuts with a View. Of course, I've said that now, and I'm second guessing myself. Hopefully that's right. I'm sure someone will let me know if it's not. Some more of that picture book. Look how gorgeous that is. I thought I might have a difficult time with the horse theme, but I didn't. It was, as you can see, I had so much stuff. It became quite chunky. So it was a lot of fun to do. Another little flip here, that gorgeous elastic. And then a paper clip I just made here with an image. Can't remember where this one came from, but, and then some eyelash trim on there. More journaling cards. Just collaged another dictionary part of a dictionary page with the definition of horse there. And then another book page pocket, double pocket I made here with a little doily. Did some sewing around too. Another little ruffle and a pin, some beads. All right, we're in the middle. Speed up a little bit here. Another page from the book. And this was a whole dictionary page with definitions of horse. Again, I reinforced there. And then I just used some tickets that I had tea-dyed. And these I got at the dollar store, but I thought they tea-dyed pretty nicely, and I think they look kind of vintage. And I liked the yellow, but I just tucked some images back there. And then this is from, I covered this with tissue paper again because it was kind of glossy, but it's from a book about Renoir. So that is one of Renoir's paintings. I can't remember the name of it now. Yeah, and I didn't write it down or anything. So, but that's that. And then, yep, another Rolodex. And then another beautiful image from Black Beauty. And then I had this page from Dr. Seuss's ABCs. This was a vintage copy of that. And I had to add that because, you know, it's about a horse. And then the other page had nothing to do with horses, the back side of it. It was googly goggles or something. So I just made a little pocket and added some journaling card there. And then the center again. And again, that other page, just added a pocket. And there's the horse eating his hay. I love this image. And then this was I made this paper clip out of this gorgeous, I don't know what kind of paper it is, but it's beautifully stamped, and it was given to me by my pen pal. And I just made a paper clip out of it because I thought it was really pretty and kind of went with this. I'm losing control here. All right, here we have a flip made from a library card catalog card. It's a sitting bowl, actually. But I just add some lace on there. Thought that was nice. All right, I'm gonna speed up. I keep saying that, but then I want to show you things. Another page from the book. Another ruffle, a little safety pin. All right, number 4. Another book page pocket, and I'm going to take it off so I can show you the inside. Just a little collage there. This is a picture from old Charlie, and more space to write on the back. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm really excited about the retreat I'm going on. I leave today, and I'll be back Saturday. But yeah, I'm excited. This was the cover of the picture book. I thought it made a nice little tuck spot there. More encyclopedia page. I think these were from like the 60s, I believe. Another envelope I kind of altered and added this image of old Charlie, and then there's a journaling card and a little index card back there. I have a confession to make. I realized while I was making this that I have never read Black Beauty, and I think I just got my hair in the video. I'm really sorry. Yeah, so I need to do that, but I can't read this copy because now that I've cut it apart, but I'll have to get another one. But yeah, I hadn't realized, and I was kind of reading pages as I was taking it apart and stuff, and I was like, this is really interesting. Really cute book, and sad. It's sad in places. I didn't realize that was gonna happen, but I guess it's a book about an animal, and usually those are somewhat sad. Like Old Yeller. Another page from Old Charlie. These pages were this color. It's just stunning. I found it at a thrift store, and I think I paid like 29 cents for the copy. I was just very happy because my thrift store seems to be catching on that old books are something that people want. Another paper clip, and that was another image or stamped image from my pen pal. They seem to be catching on, and sometimes the older, books that us junk journalers would want are more expensive, but that one kind of slid through the cracks, so I was excited. Another book page pocket, another ruffle. All right, last signature. These gorgeous horses playing in the snow, that calendar page. And then this is from the picture book. Another ticket belly band there. Another envelope that I kind of folded up and turned into a triple pocket. Some things in there. This was a paper clip that was given to me by a different pen pal. I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I just added some fluffy eyelash trim to that. And then another book page pocket. More tie-dye paper. And then this was, I just bulldog clipped this in here. This was a first day cover for this Pony Express stamp. I thought that was perfect, from 1960, and I just altered it a bit and decorated it. This is part of the book as well as that. Some lace. This is some trim from Gayle Agostinelli's shop. And then I just added the, this came off of the cover, the dust jacket of the book. And it was so funny when I bought this book, I bought it on eBay. In the description, they were saying, the things that were, not okay with the book, but it was from 1945 and I didn't care. But one of the things was that the inside of the dust jacket had been stained, and all of you junk journalers out there will understand my excitement. I looked at my husband and I said, well, I would have done that to it anyway. So it was just perfect the way it was. I was very excited to have a stained dust jacket. Oh my, yeah. Anyway, like I said, all of my fellow crafters will understand my crazy. Yeah, so we're almost to the end here. Got another little belly band here. Some images from Mrs. Cog. Another Rolodex flip. More images in here. A book page. Yep, kind of the same throughout, but lots of places to write, but then also a lot of pretty things to look at too. This was from the cover of Old Charlie. And then we have another little horseshoe charm there on that safety pin. And then this was really fun. My grandpa had a book that he gave me that was, I can't remember now what it's called. Hold on, I have it written down. I think it was from the book called Information Please, Almanac, Atlas, and Yearbook for 1967. And it just is full of all this, information. But one of the things that was in there on this gorgeously aged paper was information about horse racing. And I just thought it was perfect. So I just tore out the pages and added that in a little I don't know what you would call this, flip thingy. I attached it with some tea-dyed paper and added some ribbon and some flower trim there to just kind of make it pretty. But I just thought that was interesting, and you know, it can be flipped up and written under if the recipient doesn't like that. But I thought, well, when else am I going to use that? So, and that is the end. And then again, on that vellum at the back, I added the end paper, so it would kind of tie in there. And it's a hidden spine, so the stitching's all on the inside. But yeah, that's it. I hope you like it. And like I said in the beginning, I said it in the beginning because I'm pretty sure I probably lost a lot of you along the way, because this kind of got long. But if you're still here, like I said, I would love if you would comment and let me know what kinds of videos you would like to see from me. I'd like to, you know, make some videos that are interesting to all of you, and I'm having a hard time coming up with ideas on my own. So I need some help. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. This has been an exciting journey this past little time. I've been doing this for a little over a month, and I've had some lovely comments and made some friends out of this. So I'm having a good time. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.